regards, but everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our hands tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Grant. Ayton is out there with Rob Williams. Then it's Sharp, and it's Kamare in at the shooting guard.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Booker outside. Pass to KD. The three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Grant the pass to Ayton. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Outside Durant from outside the arc. The rebound by Sharp. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. They grab their own miss. And Ayton throws it down.
Just a strong sequence there from DeAndre Ayton.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. For three, Booker drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Sharp, the pass to Ayton on the wing. Williams. Here's Sharp. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
I wouldn't want to be that round. Goodness, Ayton knows how to attack something with force.
And here's Booker. Outside Durant. Left side, O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Beal gets a wide open look. No good on the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Here's Sharp. Bull making his last shot. Back to Sharp. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Phoenix ball. Suns leading by 6. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Now he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Booker. Portland making their last shot.
Huge slam from Booker. He really gets up off these drives.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Pass to Sharp. 1:35 left to play here in the first. Nice move.
Oh, wow! That is powerful.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Booker, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Williams. Back to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
And Sharp drops them both. And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Oh, absolutely aggressive.
With authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now here's Booker. He has 5. That shot missing. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Sharp on the wing. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
And Booker kicks to Beal. All alone. That's good from Booker on the assist from Beal. And it's 7 points for Devin Booker. Here's Sharp. Pass to Grant. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel...
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board, Clark, as we wrap up the first. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got 8. Jeremy Grant is out there with Rob Williams. Then it's Sharp, and it's Kamare in at the 2 guard. Ayton, the pass to Sharp. Ayton sets the pick for Sharp. The shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
Sharp with it, now guarded by Booker. Inside, here's Ayton. Crops in the layup for 2. Ayton's got 6 points.
Through the defender, Ayton, he's going to get his.
Outside, KD. Kicks it out to Booker. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Back to KD. Booker outside. The Trailblazers pull it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Sharp against Beal. And Ayton throws it down.
Nice vision from the youngster Sharp that time.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. O'Neal passes to Durant. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The layup off target. Now Ayton. 8 points for him. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Durant finds Booker. A new 14 for the Suns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Booker. He's got 7. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Sharp against Booker. There's a good screen. Back to Ayton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. It's on Robert Williams. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end. And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Yes, that goes in. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Clearly paying attention out there. He rolls off smoothly into a nice scoring position.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Phoenix leading by 4. Booker with it. Klingon defending. Three-pointer. And there's Booker on the assist by Bull. Booker's got 10 points.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the rest is tough, David. Thank you.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
To the middle, here's Avdia. Nice pass, right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside for Beal. Durant down low. Defended by Avdia. From outside, off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to Klingon. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. .11 seconds left to play here in the half. Booker finds Beal. Off target with his 3. Here's Henderson. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Grayson Allen is out there with Lee. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Micic in at the 3 slot. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Here's Simon. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
Suns leading by 5. Lee with the ball. Pass to Dunn. Lee dishes to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. Lee passes to Richards. Shoots over Klingon. Can't hit from 12.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Lee kicks to Allen. Dunn with a screen on Henderson. Allen passes to Micic. The Suns need to get a shot off. Shoots the 3. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Dunn. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Simons surveying the D. Avdia with a screen for Simons. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Trailblazers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the technical free throw is good. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Thibault. Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
The offensive rebound. Here's Richards. Makes it off the glass. And the Suns lead by 5.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
And he gets it to go. Klingon's got his second bucket.
Well, Klingon isn't just tall. He's also got some meat on him. That comes in handy against the physical defense.
Here's Micic. On the wing, Lee. 6 to shoot. To the right side. Here's Richards. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Trailblazers trail by 3. Simons finds Avdia. Over to the wing. There's 1:54 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. It's Simons, top of the key. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Oh, getting fancy. Now Klingon, wow.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Lee passes to Richards. Lee against Simon. There's a screen. Back to Richards. Kicks it out to Allen. Wide open look. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The Trailblazers have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
That free throw, no good. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. That one drops. He ties it up.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Pass to Beal. Stolen by Henderson. And it's Avdia off the drive.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing we need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They set the pick. Driving inside. Klingon. Basket good. Klingon's got the lead back up to 2 now for the Trailblazers.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
KD finds Bull. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 12-4 run. Now Klingon. 8 points for him. beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. And time for...
We're headed into the
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Andre Ayton out there with Williams. Then there's Grant. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Kamare in at the 2 spot.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
And the dunk by Grant.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
O'Neal against Sharpe. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Portland ball.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
Durant for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And that one's good, Ayton.
We're seeing the full range of Ayton's offensive skills tonight. The big man's putting on a show.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Bradley Beal. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Now here's Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Again the miss by 8. Suns trail by 8. Stolen by Grant. Here's Kamare. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. They get it back. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Booker outside. To the wing on the left. And Bol wide open. He shoots. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Sharpe the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Goodness, DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the highlight reel.
The Suns running out of time. And here's KD for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Kamare. Drills the three-pointer. Kamare's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Bol. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the paint. Rebound by the Suns. Bol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. And it's It's Portland with the rebound. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Fires the three. And it's Sharp missing. Suns trail by 12. KD looking around. Takes it inside. And finished off by KD.
The length, the quickness, there's just not much you can do when Durant is driving to the rim.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Trailblazers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for DeAndre Ayton.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Sharp. 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
And so it's Portland winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really
possession of... the NBA. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Hendricks in at the shooting guard position. And for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Bol in at the center position. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game. Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Pass to O'Neal. Up top, Booker. Clock at 6. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Booker.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant, one of the best, period.
Here's Hendricks. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Bol. And Booker with the jam.
And a little athletic ability on display by D. Book.
Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, B.A. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their fan base is loud. L-O-U-D.
Here's Durant. Off target with the 3. And they're on the run. Here's Sexton. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line.
First personal foul.
It goes on Kevin Durant.
The biggest reason Sexton was a top 10 pick? Explosiveness. He's tough to slow down.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback. Just a dynamic scoring guard.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Booker surveying the floor. Takes a 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
Sexton passes to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Outside Bol. Three-pointer. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. Launches a 3. Collins with the rebound. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 2.
2 minutes.
Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Beal from outside. The rebound by Markkanen. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Kessler. The Suns clear it. Beal against Sexton. Beal, no good. The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. No coverage that time. Hendricks has got 5.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
The 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere, strong from beyond the arc.
Here's Booker, and it's blocked by Kessler. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. Outside Booker, outside Durant, from outside the arc.
You see the commitment from Collins there. Excellent work making an impact on defense.
And he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins, a little bit of sauce on that slam.
For 3, Durant, and the three-pointer goes. 9 points in the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Fires the 3. Pass to Hendricks. Collins with a screen on Beal. Kicks it out to Collins. Nails it from 3. Collins has got his second bucket of the game.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Booker fires from way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Both teams have it going here early, and still close through the first quarter. Utah ahead. They're up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Bol out there with Kevin Durant. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Sexton. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sexton's got 9.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll. Good decision-making.
Outside Booker. Oh, the slam. Get up, Devin.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns, Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix Doors.
B.A., they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spaces.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Now here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Here's Beal. After the basket by Utah. Great open look there. He's got 9.
Booker making it look easy in the mid-range.
Kessler down low. Bull on him. Kessler, a screen on Durant. And here's Collins for three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Right side Booker. Outside Bull. The three. Sexton grabs the board. Jazz leading by 5. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
And Collins with the slam.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
There's a screen by Bull. Outside Durant. Booker against Collins. The three, Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
And Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Good work there as it goes. Sexton's got 13 now.
Credit their discipline. They've been... working for high percentage shots.
Bull, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Booker. Book knocks it down.
Well, with that size and strength, for a 2-guard, Booker is a legitimate threat even in traffic.
Here's Sexton. Rejected by Bull. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Jazz leading by 6. Outside Sexton. From deep. Bull grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. It's Booker on the wing. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. The kick to Durant. Takes the 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Markkanen from long range. That's what he does. Lauri Markkanen.
Well, you can see this team depends on Markkanen to space the floor, delivers with the range 3 there.
Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. With 1 on the clock. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So the Utah 5 right now. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. Then it's Filipowski. Then it's Williams. And it's Potter in at the 4 slot. Lee on the wing. Six to shoot. Here's Richards. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And we think of Clarkson often as a scorer, but they're making the unselfish pass. Just great work.
Tipped, and they'll keep possession. Hits the trifecta. He's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
A nice shot by Filipowski. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
So he gets them both. Jazz leading by 6. And there's the screen. Pass to Filipowski. There's the 3. Richards pulls it in.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Allen outside. Richards with a screen from the arc. Second chance shot. No good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Mikhailuk. Allen defending. The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Richards has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dunn. Lee on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. The 3. Utah grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Williams punches it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Richards. Dunn right side. This one for 3. They get it back. Here's Lee. Launches it. And another shot. A nice shot by Richards. Richards has got 4 points in the quarter.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Pass to Filipowski. Knocks down the long J.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Here's Lee. He's covered by Clarkson. Lee, the pass to Richards. With some arc. The rebound by Filipowski. Jazz leading by 9. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. The shot by Mikhailuk, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Clarkson outside. Pass to Mikhailuk. Clarkson outside. Takes a 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Lee, the pass to Dunn. And here's Richards. Can't connect from short range. The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Mikhailuk. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dunn outside. Utah with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Mikhailuk. No good with the triple. Gets it up. And no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Bol Bol, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. For 3, Booker. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hendricks. There's the triple. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's O'Neal. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Sexton with it. Beal picks him up. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, who lock in on the moment and play the right way.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. The 3 from Sexton. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
How about the response from Colin Sexton with some range?
And then Beal with the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. The 3 from Sexton. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
And guys, for Colin Sexton, it's really about taking smart shots, because when he does, you can see he's got the ability to catch fire.
And Booker with the jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they moved the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And it's Bol Bol with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Kessler, a screen on Booker. The 3 from Sexton. They get it back. Kessler. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Jazz lead by 16.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
For 3, Sexton. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
O'Neal passes to Beal. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
It's Beal on the wing. O'Neal on the wing. The kick to Durant. Oh, Kessler with the block. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Utah leading by 11. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter. Straight down.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
Sexton looking around. Kessler, a screen on Booker. For 3, Sexton. Bol grabs the board. The Suns running out of time. Outside for Booker. Pass to Bol. Let's go with a 3. Kessler with a rebound. Here's Hendricks, pounded by Beal. Collins outside, and he drives in, and it's Phoenix with a rebound. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth. Durant with it, picked up by Markkanen. Bold, the pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Durant from outside the arc. Can't get it to drop. The Jazz on offense. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Collins. That one's off. Still out of sync. So we see Utah get the win here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter.
for a treat tonight, getting to see some of the best young talent in this NBA.
No doubt, Kevin, the superstar potential on the court is here tonight, and it is immense. We got players destined to become some of the league's biggest names in the next couple of seasons. I'm pumped.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Hendricks in at the shooting guard position. Here's Sharp. Buries it from three-point range.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Pass to Grant. This one for three. Collins grabs the miss. Here's the Jazz with the ball. It's a three-point game. Markkanen can't get it to go. Grant with Avdia. There's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team. Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Ayton in the corner. And here's Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot, and he gets the bucket.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch, it's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Markkanen, good.
And Markkanen really that time going strong.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Portland leading. Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excelling?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Outside, Avdia. There's the drive, and finished off by Avdia.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Sharp against Sexton. In the corner, Collins with it. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Portland ball.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Avdia against Collins. Here's Sharp. No good from outside. Utah trailing here. Hendricks passes to Kessler. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And, you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dump that ball? I still can't figure that one.
Now, whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
Here's Sexton. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Sharp. Kessler with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And then Collins slams it in.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Here's Sharp driving to the basket.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, I think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen.
So did the defense.
Yeah, right.
Well, he knows the defense was absolutely playing him soft, not respecting.
And so it's Shaedon Sharp making highlights for the Portland Trailblazers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Blazers?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 2 guard. Now, here's Sharp. 9 points in the game so far. Down low, Ayton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ayton's got 6.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Kessler setting the pick for Sexton. Driving the lane. Pass to Hendricks. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Now, here's Sharp. He's covered closely. Ayton inside. Defended by Sexton. Pass to Kamare. And it's sent back by Kessler. And Ayton throws it down. And Utah has possession. Trailing by 2. Kessler a screen on Sharp. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
Grant surveying the D. 5 to shoot. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Utah's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. Kicks it out to Collins. Launches a 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Sexton against Sharp. Sexton the pass to Collins. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Collins. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shoots over Avdia. Markkanen can't get it to go. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Sharp. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Sexton finds Kessler. The rebound by Grant. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Sharp. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Sharp's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player. A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
50 seconds left here in the second. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Sexton the pass to Kessler.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Out left to the wing. Here's Ayton. Oh, that was huge!
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
Sharp against Sexton. Sinks the three-pointer. Sexton's got 8 here in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The shot by Sexton, no good. The A shot missing. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. We're out in front, leading by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Shaedon Sharpe really making a difference here.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Bringing his out there with Williams. Then it's Henderson. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simons in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Cody Williams.
Simons is not going to back down offensively. He just plays with aggressiveness. He's a guy you have a hard time not fouling.
The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Outside, Simon. Pass to Thybulle. And he banks in the layup. Thybulle's got his first points of the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Puts the move on. Rebound by Williams.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers. And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Deep 2 from Clarkson. They get a hand on it and stolen by Williams. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Trailblazers leading by 8. A finish. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Mikhailuk. And again, unable to change momentum here. Henderson outside.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third. And the layup is good. Henderson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Clarkson kicks to Williams. Unloads. Portland grabs the miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Simons surveying the D. Just 4 to shoot. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Filipowski. The Jazz again can't hit it. And here's Portland. They're on a 14-5 run. Williams, that's good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Outside, Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
The guard rising up. Simons with some thunder of his own.
Jazz trail by 14. Outside, Clarkson. Basket counts.
Jordan
Clarkson's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he drives in. The kick out to Williams. Back to Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Klingon. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's Portland enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at the Jazz. Preparing up front. It'll be Collins and Kessler. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Hendricks in at the 2-guard position. Driving in. Kicks it out to Collins. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. From deep. Offensive rebound. And he slams it down right on top of Denny Avdia.
Oh, man, we know Collins has hops. We should put him in the dunk contest with that one.
Sharp, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Stolen by Grant. And now Portland on the break. Avdia kicks to Ayton. Back to Avdia. Ayton sets the pick for Avdia. Banked in off the glass. And it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Sharp. A 3. Sexton grabs the board. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Hendricks. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Sharp with it. Another shot. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Stolen by Avdia. And here we go. And that one's good. Ayton in that That's 18 points for DeAndre Ayton. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle steps for the Trailblazers?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Here's Avdia. The second effort, second chance shot. Oh, good on that one. Collins with some nice D. Now Grant, clock at 6. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
From Jeremy.
Sexton against Sharp. Outside, Markkanen. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Trailblazers.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Outside, Avdia. Kicks it out to Grant. Pass to Avdia. Shoots over Markkanen. Avdia can't hit. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach. Welcome to 2K Sports. Well, Grant, tonight we've got... Two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, BA, it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Bol Bol. And it's done in at the 3, the small forward. 5 on the clock. Here's Bol, and finished off by Bol.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Sharp, Ayton with a screen. Bol grabs the board. The Suns on offense. Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Ayton passes to Sharp. About a minute into this first quarter, pass to Graham. Ayton with it. Hey, from beyond the arc. Tries again. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
On the wing, Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Throws it up high. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
So it's Phoenix now, following the bucket by the Blazers. For 3, Durant. And Ayton pulls it down. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Sharp against Beal. Grant with a screen on Beal. It's Sharp with the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
There's a screen by Bol. Booker for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Sharp with it. Beal picks him up. And he got the whistle on the way up. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Sharp taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
No good there. Solid defense from Bowl.
2
And
minutes
Booker has got the ball here for the Suns.
2 minutes.
Trailing by 4. Beal, the pass to Bowl. Outside Durant. Looking to end the run. Drains the triple. Durant's got 5 now.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Sharp up top. Defended by Dunn. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Bowl. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Up again. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Sharp. Pass to Aiden. Back to Sharp. To the inside. Aiden, no good. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor. Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Sharp. The Suns getting their last shot to go.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Booker for 3. Here's Bowl. The kick to Durant. Beal outside. Here's the 3. That's good from Durant. On the assist by Beal. Give him 8.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Here's Sharp. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns. 8 points in the quarter, showing how and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
On the court right now for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Bowl out there with Kevin Durant, and it's done in at the 3. Bowl, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Yeah, and Aiden read the play perfectly and got out in front of it for the score off the break.
Durant with it. Guarded now by Williams. Bowl. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Bowl's got 5 now.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You'd like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's sometimes where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's Sharp. No, stopping him there. Jams going to be on Nick Richards. Portland shooting their first foul shot of the game. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Durant. The shot comes out. Ayton with the defensive effort. Beal against Sharp. Down low. Here's Ayton. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Back to Dunn. Pass to Durant. Jacks up a three. And the Suns miss again. The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And Ayton gets it to go.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Now Richards. And here's Beal. Dunn outside. Richards, pass to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Durant. They need this. What a throwdown from KD.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense. It's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Ayton with a screen. It's Sharp with a drive. Ayton inside. Defended by Dunn. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. To the middle. Dunn with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And then Beal with the dunk.
Oh, the hops from Beal. Woo!
The Trailblazers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And that one's good. Sharp. Sharp's got 11.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
For three, Booker. Devin Booker for three.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
And Ayton with the stuff. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. For three, Durant. From deep, Durant.
Proof that Durant can strike from anywhere, flexing his range with a deep three.
The offensive rebound. Outside Sharp. Here's Kamari. Booker defending. Ayton with a screen. Second shot opportunity. Good work defensively by Richards.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Dunn. Off target from outside. And here's Sharp. He's got 11. Throws it up high. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Sutton Valley, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
We've got Klingon, Denny Avdia out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Henderson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And run and hear it. We have a bunch of t-shirts to give away.
Phoenix. Bull comes in for Jones. Allen, the pass to O'Neal. To the wing on the left. There's Plumlee with a three. Portland with a rebound. And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, BA. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Plumlee, a screen on Simons. Lee, the pass to Plumlee. The floater. The shot misses. Portland leading. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Clingan.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Plumlee, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Avdia, good.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
O'Neal on the wing, covered by Thibault. Out left to the wing. Plumlee finds Allen. Shot clock at 5. Bull, screen on Henderson. The Suns need to get off a shot. No good again that time.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now here's Plumlee. No points yet. Phoenix no good that time either.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Clingan. Here's Thibault. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Trailblazers lead by 12. Inside. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Avdia pulls it in.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
To the paint. Here's Lee. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. The Trailblazers have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
And the Trailblazers shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Avdia can't get it to go.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to Plumlee, back to Lee. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Durant, he's checked in for Plumlee. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Booker in for Lee. Durant, the pass to Bull. Here we go, one-on-one. And Avdia with the basket on the assist by Clingan. Clingan's got his third assist of the night. Suns trail by 20. Booker finds Bull. Here's Dunn. Back to Booker. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. Booker's got 6.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker, getting it away just in time.
Avdia against Durant. Henderson scanning the floor. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Booker. Beal outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Trailblazers leading by 17. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Bol. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for 2, Sharp. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials
Close calls in every game.
The
NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Both free throws good from Sharp. And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. 17-point game. Beal, the pass to Booker. There's the screen by Bol. From downtown, Booker can't get it to go. And the Trailblazers shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. And Williams punches it home.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Booker finds Durant. Three-pointer. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Durant, no good. Portland leading by 18. Here's Kamare. Grant, left side. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
Yeah, great awareness from Grant. Detects an opening inside and converts.
Dunn attacking. Pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Here's Sharp. Shakes him. And he sinks the layup.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Outside for Booker. And here's Bol on the wing, Durant. Three-pointer. Oh, Williams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Clock at 4. Booker for 3. Portland with a rebound. And he lobs it up.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he drops the first.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And Booker with the jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Sharp passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
For 3, Booker sinks it from distance.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Outside for Grant. It's stolen by Dunn.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Trailblazers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much...
Wow!
Yet not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant. "59 seconds left in the final quarter. Sharp up top, defended by Dunn. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. They trail by 18. And that one's good by Durant.
3 points.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Sharp. Pass to Aiden. Outside for Grant. Clock at 6. Shoots over Beal. Aiden inside. Bull on him. The 3 from Aiden. Sinks the tray. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan...
Could be. A lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Bol. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Jazz shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And so he makes both from the line.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Booker the pass to O'Neal. Plenty of space. Kessler with the rebound. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. And from undrafted to journeyman to starter. Richard, you got to admire stories like Royce O'Neal.
It's motivational, Kevin. Just because you don't get drafted doesn't mean you can't make it to the NBA, which is exactly what O'Neal has done.
No problems knocking that one down.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Ball gets to Durant. And it's off from three-point range. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
Well, the play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Now here's Booker. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Sexton finds Kessler, and the shot goes in.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Booker. Here's KD, and it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Kessler. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The 3 from KD. Good. A nice assist from Booker. KD's got 6.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Here's Sexton, and he makes that one.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Utah foul. Hendricks. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Booker kicks to O'Neal. To the inside. Ball. And the dunk by Ball.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets to the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And Sexton slams it in. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
It's Durant on the wing. In the corner, Ball with it. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Outside for Durant. Jacks up a 3. And it's hauled in by Markkanen. Jazz have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
You got to like the vision for marketing. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season. But look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
Durant for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Here's Bull, and the dunk by Bull.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam?
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Suns trail by 3. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Beal taking his time here. Outside, O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. O'Neal's got 3 assists tonight. Outside, Sexton. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's Sexton. And it's Hendricks in at the 2. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Here's KD. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. And he can't jam it through.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 8. Hits it from 3-point range. Sexton's got 11 points.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Collins. Durant for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Kessler. Misses the wing jab.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
Now, here's Sexton. 11 points in the game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Booker. Outside for KD. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail. Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Durant. 14 points for him. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Left side, Sexton. It's good from long range. Sexton's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Bull against Kessler. Bull dishes to Booker. Bowles setting the pick for Booker. Shot clock at 5. Back to Bowles. And it's sent back by Kessler. Durant just inside the line. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Utah has gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Now here's Booker. It's Durant on the wing. Durant down the lane. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And there's Booker on the assist by Bowles. Booker's got 6 points.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Sexton against Booker. On the wing, Markkanen. Hasn't made one yet. It's up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
A powerful flush by Durant.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And there it is for him. 8 points for John Collins.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
O'Neal on the wing, stolen by Markkanen. And again, Utah running the court in transition. Here's Hendricks. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Hendricks has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Suns trail by 4. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Booker looking around. From downtown. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the drive. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Collins, Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And guys, has been the driving force for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Allen. Dunn is out there with Lee. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Jones in at the 1. Allen finds Lee. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Utah has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Jones against Clarkson. No good with the triple. Phoenix has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Now here's Lee. Still yet to score. Lets it fly. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Utah leading. Right side, Williams. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Utah has possession. Outside Williams. Pass to Filipowski. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown. Clarkson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jams. And done with the slam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Suns. They trail by 6. High post shot. The shot's good. Jones has got his first 2 points. Utah has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Clarkson passes to Filipowski. Here's Mikhailuk. Allen defending with the shot. Again, the Jazz score. And it's the Suns with the ball. 6-point game. Dunn looking over the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Lee against Williams. Lee passes to Richards. And it's Potter with the rebound. Utah leading by 6. A nice shot by Mikhailuk. Mikhailuk's got 7 points.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Clarkson against Jones. Pass to Richards. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Shooting 1. Substitution on the court.
There's 1:17 left in the third. Shot on the wing. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, Katie. Booker in the post. He's covered by Clarkson. Durant deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Pass to Filipowski. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. O'Neal against Williams. O'Neal kicks to Durant. Booker up top. 6 points for him. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes, pretty easy for him.
They set the pick. Pass to Mikhailuk. The 3. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Preparing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen and Hendricks in at the shooting guard position. The group right now for Utah.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Booker outside. There's the 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hendricks.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Ball kicks to Booker. And you know who? Devin Booker.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Kessler's 3 on Booker. Took him no time at all on that one. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Hendricks passes to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Hendricks passes to Collins. Kessler in the post. He's against Bol. That one goes in. Suns trail by 7. Booker outside. Devin Booker soaring in.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Sexton with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Sexton dishes to Markkanen, and it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Hendricks. He's covered by Beal. Plays it up off the glass.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Outside Durant. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. KD on the wing. Shoots the 3. Sexton grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hendricks can't get it to go. Suns trail by 7. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Such a skilled, versatile talent. When Durant is focused on scoring, he's hard to guard without fouling.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Inside. And stolen by Bol. Fast break, here come the Suns. O'Neal wide open. Hits the jumper in space. O'Neal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jazz leading by 3. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Kessler's 3 on Booker. Sexton's shot is good.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
Sexton up top, defended by Booker. Sexton the pass to Kessler. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's just a bucket look you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
it out to Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And the Jazz lead by 4.
And you can trust an efficient shooter like Markkanen in the clutch. He's going to get a good look.
Collins against KD. Beal dishes to Booker. 6 to shoot. Back to Beal. From the arc. Kessler with the rebound. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Collins, good. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Fires from way out. Oh, he got it!
Wow.
It went in!
Did that just happen?
It went in!
Did that just happen?
Wow! And so it's Utah with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home. So About the future of this great league, certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've got Jeremy Grant, Andre Ayton out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe, and it's Kamare in at the 2. Now, here's Sharpe after Colin Sexton's miss. He takes it in, and then Sharpe with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharpe, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And then Sharpe with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharpe and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Now here's Sexton. Pass to Hendricks. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The Bad Boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
Rebounded by the Jazz.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Markkanen passes to Kessler.
Trailblazers foul. Kamara. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Sexton. Latrey. The rebound by Grant.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And finished off by Avdia.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharpe, that time.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. There's the pick. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Driving the lane. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Markkanen. Sexton on the wing. Outside Collins. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Back to Collins. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shoots over Grant. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Now, here's Sharpe. After the miss from John Collins. Sharpe, the pass to Ayton. And he banks in the lane.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch, it's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Outside, Sexton. Here he goes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Sexton's got 7 points in the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Sharp. Back to Avdia. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone. The shot comes out. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Trailing by 2. Here's Avdia. Goes back up. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Shot by Collins, no good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Grant kicks to Avdia. Grant with a screen on Sexton. Here's Avdia. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Collins looking around. Outside, Markkanen. Stolen by Avdia. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Oh, man, we know Collins has hops. We should put him in the dunk contest with that one.
Sharp. And the rejection by Collins. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. 5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Sexton for 3. Tie game in Utah. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Well, they're playing aggressive, unselfish basketball, exactly what their coach wants.
On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Avdia. He's out there with Grant. Sharp out there with Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the shooting guard. Now, here's Sharp. Following the miss by Denny Avdia. Grant outside. 2 on the clock. Here's Kamare. Off target from outside. And the Jazz with possession. Sexton for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Sexton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Sharp's got 8 points.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Here's Sexton. Here's Kessler. And Grant sends it back. To the middle. Here's Avdia. And the rejection by Collins. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Kessler with the bucket.
Nice read from the big fella. Markkanen demonstrating a solid feel with his passing. And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense. Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful. Sexton's shot is good.
Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
Sharp on the wing. He's got 10. Pass to Ayton. Back to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Kessler the screen. Sexton, and he lays it straight in. He's got 14.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kicks it out to Grant. He nails it, and we're tied up. Grant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
To the paint, it's tipped. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Sexton dishes to Collins. And the rejection by Ayton. Avdia against Sexton. And Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Kessler setting the pick for Sexton. That bucket in no time at all. Sexton's got 16.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Sharp, pass to Kamare. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Such a ridiculous athlete. Sharp is overwhelming them tonight. And Shaden is playing with this kind of confidence. There's not much you can do.
Now, here's Sexton. 16 points for him, and it's good for 2.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Now, here's Sharp. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaden Sharp. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
6 seconds left in the second quarter. Williams for 3. Count it! He got it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And so it's Shaden Sharp making highlights for the Portland Trailblazers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Clarkson. Williams is out there with Filipowski. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Now, here's Simons. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simons has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Trailblazers. Williams comes with a double team. Clarkson passes to Potter. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
6 on the shot clock. Simons kicks to Williams. Little over net gone here in the second half. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Pass to Potter. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mikhailuk. Henderson defending and stolen by Simons. Here's Thibault. Got a piece of it. Jazz trail by 5. Williams scanning the floor. Yep, it counts. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Henderson with a screen on Clarkson. Simons finds Williams. Rebound, Utah. Pass to Thibault. It's Simons, top of the key. Got a hand on it, and they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Utah's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. They set the pick. Here's Clarkson. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Williams has a screen for Simon. Pass to Klingon. Now Thibault. Goes up from the top of the key and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Outside Williams. And there's a minute.
Caution. Flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that thing. What is it you say, Kim? Up high and down hard.
Oh, exactly, G.A. You've got to say it emphatically. He was soaring up high, down hard.
That's what the fans, they want to see it.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Klingon. Rebounded by Clarkson. Utah trailing here. 1:03 left to play in the third. For the lead, hits the three-point bomb. Clarkson's got 5.
As a shooter, Clarkson can be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
Simons, the pass to Thibault. Back to Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And the shot is good.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Here's Simons following the bucket by the Jazz. And Williams with the stuff.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got the lead up to 4 now for Utah.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Pass to Klingon. Takes it off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Clarkson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Clarkson's got 9 points in the quarter.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
The third quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Portland, Grant is out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the shooting guard position. And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
Yeah, Markkanen really that time going strong.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Sharp, drives to the hoop.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Collins. Some solid defense from Ayton.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
We know, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
The line for the Trailblazers. Sharp, 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Sharp still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. Sometimes it takes some young guys longer.
Here's Hendricks, defended by Sharp. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Outside Collins. Hendricks. Kessler passes to Markkanen. Goes up again. Back to Kessler. Outside Sexton. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. It counts. And the foul. That one on Ayton.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound on the possession.
Sharp against Sexton. Here's Avdia. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
Sexton kicks to Collins. Back to Sexton. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Hendricks. Cracks in the tray. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Pass to Kamare. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. Here's Kamare. 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Jazz leading by 5. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. To the left wing. Here's Hendricks. Back to Collins. Looking to end his cold spell. And finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Sharp with it. Inside. Pass to Kamare. Grant outside. Ayton a screen on Markkanen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hard to guard when he's that close. Grant really good at drawing the defense in the foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
They get the rebound. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Sharp, the pass to Ayton. Outside, Avdia. A rebound by the Jams. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter, and it's Sexton penetrating. Snatched up. Takes it out to Markkanen. Nailed from three-point land. Markkanen's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jams. And here's Sharp. This one for 3. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this young guy is already imposing his will on the game. Sharp, someone you can count on in the moment.
Here's Kessler. Pass to Hendricks. Kessler, a screen on Sharp. Here's Hendricks. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
It's good.
And how about that? Ayton stepping up, wanting the pressure.
Sexton, the pass to Kessler. On the wing, Markkanen. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous.